To be able to take the team from feeling extremely down and depressed, so to speak, into a better state of mind requires quite a number of things. You know, you have to set the tone that this is actually an extremely positive journey, that if you can actually turn around, you have seen the bottom and you move up. So I actually introduce a couple motto. One is activities do not equal results. Just because you run around, it doesn't mean that you actually can achieve anything. So activities does not equal result. Number two, I introduced the three simple model. I said simple, fast, and reliable. Why do I introduce those? Because the things that can be done in 5 steps, our team are doing it in 45 steps. And to be able to then ask the question as to why did you do it in 45 steps, most of the time they said, well, it's always been done that way. So to basically then come around and says, look, we don't have to do it in 45 steps. We have to adhere to the law. There's governance and compliance we have to follow, but you can still do it in 5 steps. And the result is quite amazing, because then they said, wow, we can accomplish the same thing with a lot less complexity. One example was, our company, as you know, is owned 45% by Astra and 45% by Standard Chartered Bank. To onboard a credit in Astra companies, in our bank requires 49 days, whereas the competitors is at 12 days. We devised a process. We can now do things in about 5 to 6 days. We can then go back to Astra to say, look, why are you giving it to a competitor at 12 days if you could do it to us at 6 days? When we were at 49 days, we can't ask that question. Of course, as a result, we see the business picking up quite significantly. I think the most satisfying thing is on the people side. People realize that they can actually improve, that they can actually have more confidence. They can actually, in my language, jump higher than they think they can. That gives me the most, thrill and satisfaction.